Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. This is going to be Mystery Mondays. I'm going to be posting videos every day of the week. Actually, I'm going to keep them short, well within 45 minutes. This is for Monday, Mystery Mondays, and I'm going to cover a lot of cases, of course, as usual. So Mondays we have Mystery Monday, Tuesday. Let me correct that because I had written Manic Monday. I think I want to call it Mystery Mondays. And then Tuesdays will be Tricky Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Wicked Wednesdays, Thursdays will be Thriller Thursdays, Fright Night Fridays, Salacious Saturdays, and Sinful Sundays. So these videos are meant to, well, first and foremost, let me do the disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my opinions and my observations. Please do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions, correct? So having said that, I'm going to try and keep them under 45 minutes, just so y'all don't get bored. I actually got done recording once, and surprise, surprise, I went to, upload it, and photo booth says no recordings. It was 38 minutes long, so here I am recording this again. There we go. Mercury retrograde, anybody? Unbelievable, right? So we'll keep this short and sweet. And the case I'm going to be covering is Kenny Veach. He is this gentleman who was an avid hiker, and who went on a hike and never came back home. Nobody knows anything about him. They found his backpack and cell phone, and that was that. So let's take a look and see what's going on with Kenny Veach. The Fool card. He's the kind of guy who went on an adventure, who loved adventures, who loved hiking. I think it was in Nevada, Las Vegas, that area was his thing, neck of the woods. I don't know his date of birth, so I couldn't tell you. I do know, I think he had a child, a daughter or somebody. Wow, cards just flying all over again. So I have the 10 of Cups. We'll read this and then we'll go for it. I'll show you the cards and I'll go for it. 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, right? Adventurer to the core, and the Death card. Oh my goodness. So with the Fool card, I'm like, we all know he was an avid hiker, loved the area, the neck of the wilderness where he was at, that he used to hike at, quite knowledgeable about that area, very experienced hiker, knew what he was doing, knew how to take precautions, knew what to wear, knew what kind of shoes to wear, where to go, all that stuff. He was a responsible guy. He also comes across as a person who is very friendly, has no problem having a conversation with a stranger, or should I say never met a stranger, and very confident. When you spoke to him and all that, he did come across as being a little bit passionate, okay? And sometimes people must have thought, oh, he's a little pushy, but it isn't. It's just that his passions, there is a certain innocence about him, a certain pureness. Purity about him, because he was just him. He was just Kenny. That's who he is, right? So he was like, yeah, this is who I am. Some people found it hard to accept because not everybody can deal with that kind of a absolute total confidence in oneself, and the simplicity of his soul, in the sense that he was just him. How many of us can say we are so comfortable within our skin, right? And so that kind of wafted off of him, and people didn't know what to make of it. But having said that, a great guy. I never knew him personally, but what the cards are telling me, always on an adventure. He always had the ability to bounce back. If he had any pitfalls in his life, or if he had any situations in his life that were trying, testing, etc., this thing had better record now. I'm telling you, camera, you better record. So if he was ever in a situation where it would have been like tested his spirit, or kind of, if there was anybody else in his place and they might have felt a little pushed to the extremes, he's the kind of guy who had the ability to bounce back and be like, all right, fine, okay, okay, all right, let's move on, fix it. He absolutely wanted, enjoyed, had a great relationship. He did have a lot of love and affection to whoever his significant other was at that time. And he did enjoy that, having that home, that family, the security, that comfort. But then again, there was this part of him that could never be tamed, that could never be controlled, because that was Kenny, who had to go and do his own thing and be his own man and have that freedom and stuff. But it also called for his significant other to be a very confident person, knowing very well that just because he went off and wanted to be on his own didn't mean that you did anything wrong or he doesn't want to be with you. That's just him. That's what feeds his soul. So she too had to be a very confident, very secure individual within herself to know that that's just him. It's nothing to do with you. It's him. He needs that freedom. And if you try to curtail him, he would be like, oh, not working. The Eight of Wands tells us, though, that this relationship was moving very quickly. I mean, it developed very fast, and it did move very fast, mature very fast. And he was also wanting to take quick action. I wouldn't be surprised if they did talk about, I don't know if he was married. I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if he had proposed to her, just proposed to her, or just they were talking about getting married or something like that. I feel like they were wanting to celebrate their formalize their union type of thing. And then here you have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands says he was also waiting to make a decision, and he also wanted to travel too. So I don't know if they were trying to make travel plans of going somewhere, or wanting to hike somewhere else or something like that and make it special. I don't know. But I also see him weighing the pros and cons. I see him saying, I have the world in my hand. I have my life in my hand right now. It's a big responsibility, but because now I need to know how to go ahead, because it's not just me anymore, it's this other person in my life, and we're all formalizing a union, so I have to consider that and make decisions that are going to behoove both of us. I cannot be selfish anymore. Not that he was, but that was what he was thinking. And lo and behold, you have the Death card. In this case, I'm going to say, yeah, he died. I don't think he's alive. Damn. Very unfortunate. His he it wasn't an accident, y'all. I don't think. Very unexpected, very sudden, very unexpected. My God. So you have the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's almost a betrayal, dishonesty, you know. The Empress card, oh my goodness. Judgment and Justice. So I wonder if he wanted to step away to kind of reconfigure, whatever. As much as he loved this person and as much as he wanted to formalize their union, why did he feel like there was some betrayal? And this Empress is ruled by Venus, right? It's about luxury, pregnancy, abundance, that sort of a stuff. It's obviously a woman. Why did he feel there was betrayal here? And then you have the Judgment card, which says that he thought about it and he was willing to forgive and forget and move on. Who betrayed him? Was it her, or was it somebody else tried to betray him or betray her to him? There's some betrayal there. And then you have the Justice card, because he ended up deciding and making a decision, and I wouldn't be surprised if there were going to be decisions made where he would have had to go to court for some reason. Why though? That is so bizarre, y'all. I don't get it. Eight of Cups and this guy. Eight of Cups and the Tower card. So Eight of Cups tells me that he was withdrawing and retreating and moving on, and the Tower card because something had there was a disillusionment. There was a disillusionment of a partnership. I wonder after he decided with his girlfriend to formalize a union or to whatever, he found out something that he felt betrayed, and he wanted to go off and kind of reconfigure and regroup and think about things and soul search and whatever. And then he figured, you know what, all right, fine, nobody's perfect, I'm willing to forgive and forget, so this is the decision I'm going to make and this is where I'm going. I will take some decisions at a later time or maybe pursue court, whatever. But he wouldn't have to pursue or take legal action against this significant other, not her, not at all her. Maybe somebody did something to betray him and her, or betray their relationship or something. Weird stuff. And then here you have him wanting to walk away, and he's like, I'm so over this, I'm walking away, because that particular relationship is completely shattered. Darn. Kenny, what's going on, man? This is a good man, y'all. He did not go off and commit suicide. No, he did not. Three of Wands. He wanted to travel. He wanted to travel, expand, do some commerce, expand some commerce. I don't know, maybe his business or his career or something. I don't know what his business was or career was. I feel like he wanted to expand on it, right? Maybe travel too. I don't know. He was getting ready to make some travel plans that would have helped him expand his business, maybe. I wonder if it has got something to do with his business too. Or his career, or his... Oh, wow. Queen of Wands. Who is this person? Very feisty, confident, self-assured person. Who is that? Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Tell me about that Queen of Wands, please. I want to know who that Queen of Wands is. Nine of Wands. I have a feeling he felt that maybe instead of taking action and going to court and pursuing and doing all that stuff, I should dial it back and stay within my bounds, okay? But continue to be persistent and focus on what really matters in life. But I don't understand this betrayal aspect of it. I don't get that. I don't know. No, I'm going to put them all back and shuffle and start again. We'll see. That's so weird. Where did that come from? There you go. Share successfully. Okay, great. Okay, so let me leave that. Okay. See, Eight of Cups again. I felt like he was wanting to walk away. Oh my God, y'all. This has got to do with this relationship, y'all. Absolutely with this relationship. There was some betrayal in the relationship. He felt that he absolutely had to walk away from it. So I think that betrayal is for the relationship. He tried very hard to forgive and forget, but there's something fishy going on over there. There's something very fishy going on over there. Was his girlfriend pregnant at that time? Or something? I don't know. I wonder, maybe he didn't want to have a child. I don't know. See, this Two of Wands pops up again. wanting to make a decision, travel plans. Maybe he was waiting for some results, for some confirmation, so he could move on. Huh. I like this angle better, I think, because that glare. Oh well, it's a little bit better. You don't see those ring lights on my glasses, right? Try to. Y'all, I broke these glasses just now before I started recording this. I was like, yeah, and it got so sad. I'm gonna have to fix it. These are my readers, not expensive, but I've had it for over a year, and finally they're giving way, and I'm like, oh, and I like the color, I like the size, I like the style. I have to go find another one. I think I bought this from the dollar store. I don't know which one. I don't know whether it's Dollar General or Dollar Tree or whatever, and it lasted a year. I mean, for $1, that's fine. I'm okay with that, man. It's okay. Everything doesn't have to be bougie in life, right? It's a Cancerian here. I don't know, honey, when his date of birth is, or when his, I don't know. This is a Cancer thing, and it says, what does it say? Imagination. Oh, something dropped. He's passed, y'all. He's not missing or living somewhere else or anything. He has passed. He's got his angel wings. Yeah, something did fall over. Let me pick that up and see what that is, out of curiosity. Oh no, come on here, baby. Oh, a little rocking horse. How cute is this? I wonder if there's a pregnancy involved. Interesting. And maybe he didn't want a child, or maybe he was surprised, or trying to figure out, I do know he was 47, right? So overwhelming emotions. And that could also mean, as I say, a new baby, a new relationship, a proposal of marriage. Before I even pulled this, what did I say when the rocking horse came by? Could have been a baby. Gaslighting card. The Star card. Five of Cups, feeling abandoned. Queen of Swords. So I do believe the Ace of Cups could have been a baby, a lot of emotions too with regards to that. With the Seven of Cups, the gaslighting card. I think the commitments also were getting a little much for him, I feel. So he had to figure out, strategize and say, how do I manage with this? How do I deal with this? With the Aquarius card, right? Aquarius is, as we know, ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So yes, there are definitely sudden changes and shocks and restrictions as well. So I wonder if he found out they were pregnant or something, and he didn't know how to process it, and maybe he didn't want to have a child. That's a possibility. I mean, I don't know, right? At least based on what the cards are saying. And he did feel kind of emotionally a little kind of lost. And this Queen of Swords, I wonder who this Queen of Swords is. Somebody who's very fertile, domestic. I wonder if that's the significant other. I wonder if she was pregnant though. Wow. And then Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you have um, him trying to be reliable and patient and work hard. I don't know, y'all. I get the feeling if he found out they were pregnant, I don't think he was prepared for the pregnancy, at least based on what the cards are saying. Remember, disclaimer, okay, these are my opinions, my observations. Do your own diligence, do your own research, form your own opinions, and this is for entertainment purposes only. So just so you know, I don't want people coming at me. People will happily watch the video and then they get all psyched about it. So I don't want anybody to get like that. Betrayal, yes. Oh, I wonder if he realized the child wasn't his. Betrayal though, for sure. He felt betrayed, absolutely betrayed. Healthy guy, so I can't even say it has something to do with his health. King of Cups tried very hard to control his emotions, but I don't think he was able to. He was relying a lot on cooperation and being able to kind of get the support so that he could continue. Codependent, some sort of an addiction, the control type of a situation that wasn't necessarily good. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was actually blackmailing him even. I wouldn't be surprised. And he felt very burdened. Quick. He just, very quick decision. I don't think he committed suicide though. Seven of Swords again, that betrayal, wanting to run away. I have a feeling somebody accused him falsely of something. Seven of Wands again, having to protect himself, defend himself. Two of Pentacles. Weighing the options to make a decision. Weighing the options to make a decision. Grief, anxiety. He was under a little bit of stress, y'all. He was under a little bit of stress. Six of Cups, nostalgia, wishing things were like the way they used to be. Also has something to do with his past at that time, like his past. Oh my God. More of this. Rivalry, challenges, obstacles. He was definitely trying to defend himself from somebody, y'all. I mean, this was a bit of a tough situation. And it came from within his home environment. Whoever this thing was, it was coming from within, not from outside. This. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. A domestic person, it's somebody who's fertile. I have a feeling whatever this was that was going on was coming from within the family, not from external, from within. And he was very disappointed, very much felt betrayed. And I also feel like he tried his very best to kind of resolve himself and saying, whatever this is, I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to take care of it. And, but I will tell you, as much as he might have had some grief and anxiety, I don't think he's the kind of a person who would have gone and committed suicide. The cards are not showing me that. I don't get that energy. I do not get that energy. Believe it or not. Look, he wanted that Ten of Cups. He was all about the Ten of Cups, having that happy ending, the home, the family, the life. He was all about that. So there was no way he would have given up all of that and just say, I'm just going to go and jump off the cliff because I have a little situation going on here. I don't think he was that kind of a guy. And again, weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons. He had options. He had to make a choice. She comes up a lot. Harsh energy over there. Somebody was holding him by his neck, if you will. I mean, you know what I mean? Not like physically, but emotional. Oh my God. As I say, emotional, this card pops up. Somebody was emotionally blackmailing him, and I feel like they were trying to control him emotionally. And look at him, Seven of Pentacles. He's like, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to wait, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to see and try to resolve this. And yes, it did involve a little bit of money as well. But he wanted to go and be free. He wanted to wipe the slate and start clean. He absolutely wanted to wipe the slate clean and start afresh. He was that kind of a guy also, the happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Nothing could really bring him down. But whatever transpired at that time in his life, he was very concerned about, and he didn't know how to express himself, and he didn't know how to deal with it. He knew how to deal with it, but then he was so disappointed and so dejected. He did feel like he was betrayed. He was betrayed. He had to fight off a lot of abuse and competition. There was a need for self-defense. And he absolutely felt betrayed. And he was. There was a lot of dishonesty as well. That is so sad. One more card and I'm going to close this out. The High Priestess. And the High Priestess, as we know, is ruled by the moon. There's a lot that is still under... There's a lot of mystery surrounding his death. I wonder if it's ever going to come to light. Let's take a look and see. You know what? I'm going to use my majors. Let's see. This female is very, very strong in his thing, his loved one, the object of his affections. He wants, okay, y'all, I'm going to stop. Something very mysterious about this lady, his significant other, whoever she was. Very mysterious about her. There's a lot about her that's still hidden. But he loved her so much too. She did play some games with him. Emotional games. I'm not saying she's a bad person. Please know that. That's not what I'm saying, okay? There was some emotional stuff going on. Look, in relationships, you know how it is. If you really loved me, you would do this, that kind of stuff. He absolutely wanted to start afresh. Absolutely wanted to start afresh. He was like, no, I want to wipe the slate clean and start afresh. New life, new adventure. Made a great offer. New life, new adventure. Great offer from the universe. He had this fantastic opportunity. He offered also. He said, wipe the slate clean and let's start afresh, whatever this was. And the Emperor card shows up, ruled by Aries. This guy is a very independent man, a man's man type of a guy. He definitely had the ability to make decisions and knew how to manage himself and knew how to make decisions, even though it would affect other people. Like, he could make unbiased decisions, right? Grief and anxiety. Why was he so stressed? Was it a mental breakdown? But then why would he go off into because they found his backpack and his phone? I don't think this card comes up a lot, weighing the pros and cons. Should I go? Should I stay? What do I do? What's the right action? That card pops up a lot. Four of Pentacles, insecurities, wanting to hold on, wanting to hang on. The Wheel of Fortune, things coming to a full circle. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I wonder, because of the grief and anxiety and all that stuff and a little bit of insecurity and wanting to hold on, was he trying to hold on to something, not willing to let go of something? Oh my God, this card comes up again. You see that? He did have that opportunity. He did make that offer. He did have that opportunity. He was still weighing the pros and cons to make the right decision. Poor guy. I feel so. This card, for some reason, I don't know what it is. The Emperor card, followed by the King of Wands. Okay, we'll stop at that. I was just curious to know what that was. My tummy is rumbling so badly. King of Wands, and yeah, he wanted to take action. I do believe he wanted to take action. You, however, troubling or troublesome, or how much ever trials and tribulations he might have had, it wasn't that bad a situation where he would be like, the only option is to me go jump off a cliff. And he was a kind of a guy who was capable of handling situations and saying, okay, fine, all right, fine. You know, there's a little bit of a pit over here. I fell into that little bit of a pit. Life has thrown me this curveball. I can overcome it. I will overcome it. And he would have overcome it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do another reading on this guy because... All right, y'all. Much love to you all. Thank you so much. Do leave your comments below. And I'm going to be posting videos every day. Short videos like this, under 45 minutes. And hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you for joining me. Do subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Give me a like. And to my subscribers, thank you so much. You guys know how much I love you guys and appreciate you. To those of you who are just dropping by, thank you for visiting. I hope you become a member of the Real Family. Do hit the bell icon so you'll be notified. I post videos on every single day. I also have live streams on every Fridays and the first and third Saturdays. And if you want a personal reading, please do email me. My email is in the description box, and it is therealtarot1123@gmail.com. Much love to you guys. See you in the next video. Bye for now.